has a bit of a spicy chord progression, but the spiciest part about it is the scale that we're in. So strap yourselves in, get ready. It is how to play Louvre.
You're a painting free to color, lead the muses like a Apollo, all the colors layered on kaleidoscope.
This song is written in a very, I would call it a warm, kind of like jazzy key of B major. I just think it always sounds warm, no matter when you play it, what like you play in this key. For example, both January and December are written in the key of B major. I just like it. I don't know, it's very comforting, and I enjoy it a lot. So this scale, my friends, has 5 sharps, which means we will be playing 5 black keys and 3 white keys. But you got this. You can do this. It's no biggie. We'll do it together. You totally got this. So we start on B. How do we find this B? Let's first go to middle C, aka the C in the middle of your keyboard, and go 1 white key to the left or 1 white key down. That is your B, aka the tonic starting note of our B major scale. So then we start from B, we go to C, but instead of playing C, we play C sharp. Because remember when I was like 5 sharps? That's one of them. That's the first one. So B, C sharp. And then we're gonna go right to the next black key because our next sharp is D sharp. Remember, if you were trying to make a note sharp, you go from a white key to the black key. That's one on top of it, right to the right of it. So higher, half step higher than the white key. So we have B, C sharp, D sharp, so 2 black keys, then regular old E. Very easy. So white key, black key, white key. We're gonna keep going. We now have 3 sharps in a row. And look at that. If you look at your keyboard, you have 3 black keys right in front of you. So we're just gonna play those. First one, F sharp. Second one, G sharp. Third one, A sharp. And what do you know it? We're back at B. So you're basically hitting all of the black keys that are on your keyboard. You're going B, white key, black, white key, E. 3 black, F, G, A, back to B. And that is your B major scale. That's a very fancy scale to know. Go you. The chords in this song are pretty straightforward-ish. We're gonna use the same 4 chords that we already know from before. The chord on 1, the chord on 4, the 5, the 6, which is gonna be a minor chord. And then we're gonna add in something spicy. We'll talk about that later, don't worry about it. We start on the tonic, aka first note of the scale to build our B major tonic chord. We're gonna take B, you can do that with your thumb if you're doing it with your right hand, middle finger on D sharp, which is that second black key that you have right there, and pinky on F sharp. So B, D sharp, F sharp. That is your B major, aka tonic chord. Then we're gonna go to the 4th note of the scale, aka our subdominant. If we count up from B and get to the 4th note of the scale, it's B, C sharp, D sharp, E. Hey, that's your 4th note. Look at you go. So we're gonna build the chord. We're gonna build the chord on E. I haven't even had that much coffee today. Anyways, I'm filming this in December, so maybe I'm just like excited about the holidays coming up. Anyways, let's go back to the song. E, E. Then you have, oh yes, the middle note is a G sharp. So this song has a G sharp, so we're gonna use that. So thumb on E, middle finger on G sharp, pinky on B. That is our E major chord. E, G sharp, B. Our next chord is our dominant, aka 5th note of the scale chord. Go back to B and let's count up. B, C sharp, D sharp, that's 3, 4, E, 5, F sharp. Now this one is really fun to play because it will be continuous, not continuous, just all 3 black keys. You might remember this chord from To Tell You the Truth also. That song had that chord. So F sharp, A sharp, next black key, and 1 more black key with your C sharp. So thumb on F sharp, middle finger A sharp, pinky on C sharp. Those are the 3 black keys you're hitting. Now, the next chord we're gonna do is the minor chord. If you remember, on the 6th note of each major scale, you get a minor chord. So let's go back to B and count up until we get to the 6th note of the scale. So B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp is our 6th note. If we build a chord on this note, just using the notes that are already in B major, so it would be G sharp, B natural, white key, because B major scale, we have a B natural in here. And D sharp, those are all notes that are already in B major. And if you listen to it, if you play it, it'll sound kind of somber and sad. It is our minor chord. And as you remember, let's do a little review. On the 6th note of every major scale, you get a minor chord. So we're literally just using what's already there for us. There will be a spicy chord that will come in later, but I think we should talk about the chord progression. And then I'll tell you about the spicy chord then. All right, chord progression. The verses, I made this so easy for you. I wasn't thinking about it, but it's easy, all right? We're just gonna go between the chord on 1, chord on 4. 1, 4. That is literally your verse. So start on B, 1. Go up to E, 4. Back down to B, 1. Up to E, 4. And just repeat that. 1, a 4, a 1, a 4. You got this. Pre-chorus. A little bit more spicy. We are going to use all of the chords that we talked about before and the spicy chord that I mentioned. Start on 1, B. Every stroke of brush, every finger's touch. Move up to G sharp minor. Yeah, G sharp minor. Your 6th. Down to F sharp major, your 5th dominant. Another one down to E major, your 4th note. And then we're going to turn our E major chord into an E minor chord by lowering the middle note of the chord by a half step. Side note, if you want to turn any major chord into a minor chord, just take whatever note you have in the middle and lower it by half a step. So our G sharp becomes G. E, G, B. If you play that, you'll hear that it sounds somber and sad. Minor. And that is our E minor chord. So you're going to go from E major, feel it's a rush, E minor. Feel the rush. Spicy chord. Chorus. We start on the 1. It's a very resolved chorus. There's no pent up tension when we start this chorus. Like we don't start on 4 or 5, we start on 1. We're keeping it basic. So 1, B, tonic. Move up to E4. We love that combo. 1 more up to G sharp minor, 6. 1 down to F sharp major, 5. So 1 more time, then you just repeat that. 1, B, 4, E, 6, G sharp, 5, F sharp. Turning living into art, that's where we are. Life's the Louvre. We move 1 more down to E4. And once again, same as in the pre-chorus, turn your E major chord into an E minor chord by moving your middle finger a half step lower and turning it from G sharp to G. I think you got this, right? Let's try and play this. Let's take it slow. Oh, also I'm copying the link to the chord sheet for this song below. So you can go through that and follow along as we play. You can do it. I believe in you. You got this. I've learned that there's an art to changing. But I'm the potter and the clay. I'm the canvas and the painter. The marble that I sculpt away. Every stroke of brush, every finger's touch is a rosy cheek of a love-struck flush, is a sunburned wing of a heartbreak crush, is a rush, feel the rush, oh yeah. You're painting Frida Kahlo, lead the muses like Apollo, all the colors layered, a kaleidoscope. You're a sculptor, Bernini, grow like branches on Daphne, turning living into art. Life's the Louvre and you're the Mona Lisa. And you can end on B. You did it!